Yes, yes, yeah. You are tuned into Offering Something. I am your host, Michael Bernier. Feeling really, really good to be alive today. Yo, we love our sponsors at Enjoy Your Life brand, Rockport Brewing Company, New Balance, CNA Stores, and Have a Canna. And you know, we love you for watching the show. That's just really tremendous of you to do. So many options. You. Yeah. Time and time again, we got all these wonderful people in the room over here in the Offering Something Jungle. Nothing short of that today. Hey, this guy right here.
This guy.
You can't smell him, but I can. He smells so good. Yeah.
Smells good. Woo.
This dude right here is a flawless filmmaker that's banned forever getting that paper. Yo. Yeah. A musician who's always in the kitchen cooking up tracks and never missing.
Missed this a couple times.
A comedy writer that puts things on paper that'll light your life up. Yeah. He an entrepreneur, and that's for sure. For sure. Yo, so stand up for the man behind El Man. It's my new boy right here. So sound a bell for Myster DL. Yeah.
GL.
Thank you.
Yes.
You feel all right?
Keep it going a little bit longer.
Keep rolling.
You feel all right? Yeah, man.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
I'm okay.
That sounded very good.
Yo, let's keep it rolling. This one right here,
Whoa.
dressed to match the set. Yo,
Nah.
yo, a personal chef that will always come with her best and nothing less. Yes. An event planner that puts together gatherings that make you damn sure you capture them on camera. Hey.
That's right.
Yeah, it is. She's a nutritionist that keeps things healthy and laced with deliciousness.
Ooh. I like lace.
A cannabis-infused foods guru, and that's so true. You like that?
That's dope.
And a motivated human that always hustles and grinds to keep things moving. It's with a lot of joy that I introduce to you, Chef Tanya Nicole.
Thank you.
Tanya Nicole.
Great introduction. I felt like I was entering the WWE ring.
Yeah, we are. We kind of are.
Bringing it home.
My man over here, you know I love him so very much. Fall Roots, good to see you here alive and well.
Yes, sir. Thank you
tell
very
you,
much.
shining today, man.
I am shining. I'm well tanned.
Are you? How'd that happen?
Been on the water.
Oh, yeah?
I'll do it.
On the surf scene?
On the surf scene and then playing in the band scene at night.
Your nose is a little red.
Whoa. Not
Hey,
like
yo.
Rudolph.
Back there, my boy, Johnny Dupes, running that switcher right now. You're a great human. How do you feel,
The
Johnny?
Dupes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Dupes.
you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Also in the building, Sean Silly Goose. Silly Goose Sean.
Goose.
Goose is loose.
Yeah, I knew something with loose was going to happen there.
Goosey is my delight.
It's inevitable.
Right?
This right here is offering something. Yo, I'm just welcoming everybody here to have the best night of your life. Like, there's options that we face
I'm
every
for
day.
it. I'm for
right?
it.
Because you wake up, you can go, hey, is it gonna? Hope it's gonna be a good day today. Or you wake up
Fucking
and you're like,
crush it.
yeah, I'm going to take action and make this the day right here. And you can also make it an option to have the best day of your life. Like you think that something absolutely epic as that. You can have the best day of your life, and then you can do that same thing again tomorrow.
Is that called enjoying your life?
I'm quite confident that it is. But what I'm saying is just make it an honest reality. Like in the group of people that exist in this room, it's something that you are all practicing. Like when I think about you here, my new friend, it's nice to meet you.
We've met before, but he doesn't remember. I made no impact. Oh, I made zero impact.
I don't think so.
That's what
I just
said.
made a terrible impact with the handshake I gave you. So.
That's all good. I'll do it again.
I gave a good handshake. I crushed his
Oh, I'm
hand.
crushing you?
He's doing like that.
Oh,
Look at the Seinfeld.
I didn't do the YouTube tutorial on how to.
I think it's because you're like
Tap up.
half
Correct.
pounding, half handshake.
Half pounding.
Yeah, pound, like, you know when you give a pound?
Yeah, I didn't know where we were going, so I just went with that. So, yeah.
Listen, you've made an incredible, lasting impact on me. All right? Don't come at me with that.
Taboo.
That was funny.
So,
Yeah.
what I know about you is that there's this love in your soul and in your mind, something that you hold so very near and dear to your heart. Myster DL
Yeah.
is hip hop.
Yeah.
Why do you think that love exists? Like, what is it about hip hop music? Like, if you sit down, like sometimes you guys sit down with yourself and you're like, what am I doing with my life? And then you go over why you're doing it. What is it that you love about hip hop music?
What made me get into it was I always loved music, but I like my parents listened to like 60s music.
Yeah.
And then hip hop brought in 60s music or 70s music, but with hard drums to it. So it was just
Boom, bap.
a little
Yeah.
bit. So that really did catch me. You know, I always liked hip hop, but it wasn't until like the Cypress Hills where I was like, oh, you know, I kind of want to make this.
Yeah.
Because I remember being a kid. Jam Master Jay was one of my first like inspirations. Was Jam Master Jay. I didn't want to make music. I didn't realize he was inspiring me to do anything at the time.
Yep.
I just he specifically brought me into liking that genre of music.
Jam Master Jay.
Yeah, because I just saw him on TV, and he had these two turntables, and he was doing this crazy shit with it. It was making these crazy sounds. You know, I'm 4 or 5 years old. You know what I mean? So it's like, wow.
So when did you get your first turntables?
Well, I fucked up my parents' records when I saw that. I tried to
Is that two turntables and a microphone?
just one turntable, and I thought
One turntable, no microphone.
I didn't know anything. I had no one to show me anything. I've really never had anyone to show me anything.
Yep.
But I thought you just took the needle and dragged it across the record. So
What albums did you scratch?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Were you choosing albums that you liked?
no, I don't remember specifically what they were. Yeah, but I know one was Marvin Gaye because I remember later in my life buying it for my dad again. Later in life, like I remember.
How much did it cost you later on?
Hey, Pop.
No, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Thinking back.
And then when like Cypress Hill, that era is when I started making beats. Like 91, 92.
Yeah.
I started making the pause button beats with the take a kick, push a chord, stop it, find a snare, push a chord, stop it. Boom, now I got a kick and a snare. Now I loop that, and then I started making beats, and no one really wanted them because they were whack. But I was a kid, you know what I mean? I was like a legitimate kid, but no one wanted to rap.
Yeah.
No one wanted to
Start
rap
somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, all right, I'll rap to them. So then I started just writing rhymes. You know what I mean?
How did that go, Myster DL?
I thought it went pretty good. I always had good lyrics. I never had. I say this a lot. I never had the golden flow, like the catchy flow.
Yeah.
I always focused on lyrics. I never thought that mattered until
So
it
you
was
got
too late.
like a
Where I was
16 that you feel is like gold? It's like gold? But you
Yeah.
just can't deliver it?
No, I can deliver it. I just feel like I like how I deliver it.
Do you
but
want
I
to
feel
deliver it right now?
No. I'm trying to say that I like how I deliver it because that's how I
Maybe we
continue
should
to
make him
deliver.
deliver.
But I feel like it was never a catchy radio style
Like to
flow.
be received by like the masses.
So it just was never that. I never focused on that part of my music
Yeah, I got you.
creating. I focused more on what I was saying.
Reality, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, and then in 2011, I started directing music videos.
Yeah, so let's fast forward here. So at this point in your life, and for like decades now, you're heavy in the film making and video making.
Yeah.
And it seems like you've done everything in the world of hip hop in that way, work with all these incredible artists. So that video production stuff all falls under ill-mannered, like I said, a little more clearly now. It's all ill-mannered.
Yep, everything does, from the music to ill-mannered was coined in Drake in high school.
Drake it. I don't know what that is. It's a MIDI thing.
Is it a dragon? Is that
No,
what year was that?
This was probably when it was coined. 98. I was already doing stuff, but it was coined in 98 when one of my teachers. What's the Instagram? At Myster DL is mine. Yeah.
Is that way? Hold on.
There is an ill-mannered, but it's ill-mannered film. I couldn't get the S that wasn't on the letters.
But it's Myster with a Y or something.
Yeah, Myster with a Y. Yeah. I always wanted to look different.
I always wanted to look different.
So when I started rapping, I didn't have a name. It was just Dave. And now
Dave.
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the stage, my man.
It's
But
me,
now-
Dave.
Now that's a big thing.
Dave.
Now
Dave
it's a big
here,
thing.
man.
Oh yeah.
Like there's a
Dave East.
There's a show, Dave, the Dickie,
Dave.
Little Dickie show.
Yeah. What's better
now,
than
now
being
it's a big
Dave?
thing. Not to say I started some stupid trend or anything, but I'm just saying that I ended up changing it because I thought it wasn't hitting.
That was in a Cheech and Chong video too.
Yeah.
Dave ain't here, man.
No, I'm Dave. What was the first
Dave?
video that you put out there in the world? And when you look back at it now, are you cringing or are you enjoying it? Does it make you giggle? The first one where the ill-mannered logo was on it, like, yeah, I'm putting this video out.
The first video,
yeah.
The first video I ever did, I shot with my MacBook camera.
What does that mean? You
The camera on my MacBook. You know how they have the camera so you can do web talking?
MacBook.
That was the first video I ever had. And
iPhones
basically,
do well, or Macs do well, don't they?
No, but I mean, all it was I could
What
see.
year are we now?
This is like
1990.
for video 2000. This was in 2011.
Ooh.
So
Brave New World.
one day I was in the studio and I realized my computer had iMovie on it. I was like, oh shit, you can cut up videos on this shit. So I was like, all right. So I just started.
2011, right?
This is in 2011. So I just started cutting up random videos, downloading stuff off the internet, filming stuff with those. Remember those digital cameras we used to have? You know, just filming stuff. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna film myself rapping to one of my old songs with this camera. So I did that, and it was just something that I was instantly good at. My brain works
So good.
My brain works certain good in
You're
certain
gonna
ways.
experiment. How you
Like
gonna
I
know?
tried to learn the guitar 3 times in my life. My brain doesn't work that way.
That's not.
I'm
his
never
brain.
gonna learn how to play the guitar.
Don't give this guy a guitar.
Yeah, but everything you do adds up to that, though. So I think you can play guitar.
You can only have so many times.
You just got to learn 5 chords.
Filming with a
real quick.
MacBook.
So I did that for 2 videos.
Teaching himself the piano.
And then just like in my house, you know, and then one of my friends asked me to be in his video. He was doing a music video, and he's like,
wow.
I need people to stand like behind me while I rap. So
Stand
I went down, and the director didn't show up. And there was this one dude on set, and he had one of those digital cameras. And I was like, oh, I could film your video with that.
And you start directing.
And
that was the birth?
I said, I could film your video with that. And everyone's like, nah, you can't do it. And I was like, yeah, I could do that. And then I did it. And so that was my 3rd music video, right? And then my 5th.
Are you going to tell me anything about the response from the people that you filmed the video for?
No, they like. I mean, it wasn't like some Steven Spielberg shit, but it was.
But you're on your way.
With rappers or with anyone in general,
Yeah.
all they really care about is seeing themselves on something. They don't pay attention to the. They don't pay attention to the artistic part of it. They don't.
Mr. DL is here
contrast-
today saying that rap is
Mr.
all you care about is seeing yourself on camera.
Yeah, they don't really pay attention to the.
We're all beautiful people.
Important parts that an editor or a color, someone who does the color on it, or they don't see any of that. They just see themselves and they're happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
It's because you're all beautiful.
or they see themselves and they're not happy.
no, not really much does that happen. But so over my
He's
years,
like, that's not true, Tanya.
over my years of making music, I had made a lot of connections through my music that people who were big name rappers in the game.
Yeah.
And when I picked up the camera, it was just easy to be like, hey, so-and-so, do you want to do a music video with me? And they were all
I'll make a video for you.
They were all like, yeah, let's do it. So it was pretty...
The music
worked
helped
hard.
you get into it.
I worked hard, but the connections was a little easier than it was for me. I feel like I had to grind harder to get the music out than I had to get the videos out. I feel like it picked up pretty quickly.
Listen to this. Let's run through some names here that Myster DL has worked with in some way, cross paths. I'm just gonna name some of them.
Let's
and
hear
it's gonna
it,
be a
Michael.
long list. Yeah, Redman, Be Real, Sean Price, Slain, Chris Rivers, Terminology, Rex, The Locks, Capadonna, Onyx, Cannabis, Smith and Wesson, Conway, DJ Premier, Cool G Rap, Chuck D, Sadat X, Bun P, on and on.
Do we
All
forget
right, just so
anybody?
you got a point of reference for
Bun
what's
B,
really
no.
going on here. Okay. Yeah.
Good dish.
Salud.
Was that
It
pretty good?
started out through a little
Do you
digital
know who Sean
camera.
Price is?
Yeah.
Sean Price was my 5th music video.
Wow.
Like, so those 2 that I did on my MacBook, the one I count them.
Does Apple sponsor you?
MacBook.
I count them. They're
But you
videos
can
nonetheless.
contact me for future opportunities
At what? www. What?
at Chef Tanya
A couple
Nicole.
locals in between there, and then Sean Price. No, that's a lie. I did. Sean Price was my 5th video. Yeah. So kind of.
I didn't think you were gonna lie to me.
Lie to me.
His birthday's on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
Rest in peace.
my
So-
my grandfather's was on St. Patrick's Day as well. His birthday.
My sister. Shout out to my sister.
Oh.
What's typically more time consuming, the filming of the video or the editing of the video at this point in your life?
I can edit a video in 2 hours, start top to finish. So probably the editing's faster because with the filming part, you have to wait on people, and the more people you're waiting on, just think of it like this.
I know.
Your song's 4 minutes long, right? Your song's 4 minutes long. If everyone's there
3:35.
ready to shoot right now, and everyone's ready, there's no downtime or anything. Just to perform the song 5 times, that's 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, that's 20 minutes of time. But no one's ever ready. No one's on time. No one comes dressed. No one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me roll this up. Let me
Yeah.
drink this. Let me call this person real quick. Oh, the DJ's not here.
Let me go over
You know,
my
so
rhyme.
it never just.
I gotta get something to eat, bro.
I
I made
I
names.
rarely show up to a video
I
shoot.
gotta
that's
go to my
below.
kid's baseball game, but I'll be right back.
The best is to shoot in the wintertime because no one wants to.
In the
dilly
winter
dally.
time.
They just
Ooh,
wanna-
he found an angle.
They just want to be out there and be like, all right, let's shoot this. Let's shoot this. And I'm like, yeah, let's shoot it. Let's get out of here. But a video, I can edit a video in 2 hours.
So right now, how many? Let's say 2023. How many videos did you produce? Ill-mannered.
Just in 2023?
Yeah, just 2023. Like the year of 2023. Is it like 2 or do you do like 60?
Well, I have released 400
Yeah.
total. So I have so there's
Wow.
there's 400. So I don't know. 2023 I was more focused on music that year. So let's just say 40.
40? That's still a lot of videos.
Yeah, I think it's a lot. Just that year, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
But usually it's in my prime or heyday, I guess it was like 3 a week. So it was a lot.
So are you still obtainable for
Yeah. I still
upcoming?
love it. I still love it.
Mr.
selective.
DL,
When I don't-
YSTR.
When I don't love it, I won't be obtainable.
Yeah.
I took 10 years off from music. I
Oh,
took
shit.
10
Sometimes it needs
whole
a
years
break.
off from 2011 for when I picked up that camera. The music creativity in me left. Like it just was like,
became work instead of a passion?
yeah, it was like, dang, I was so focused on that video shit where I didn't love making music anymore. I didn't hate it or anything. I wasn't anti that, but I wasn't thinking of like, oh, I'll be with Redman this weekend. I wasn't thinking we should do a record. You know, I wasn't even on that. I wasn't for that decade. I wasn't even on it. So I missed out on
a lot of
massive
opportunity in hindsight.
Yeah. But I wasn't there. My heart wasn't in that.
Yeah.
It was in video. So,
Over here, I don't know if you have met this person yet, but this is This is Chef Tanya Nicole seated over here.
Chef it up.
And you got me wondering,
I love when people do that.
Tanya, what is edibles cooking show?
Medical edibles.
Is that like Willy Wonka style?
Medical edibles cooking
Down the
show.
rabbit
You gotta
hole?
say it like this. Medical edibles.
Oh,
See how you just remembered.
Medical edibles.
Yeah, try again. That's like a more natural.
edibles. Candy
Yeah,
is dandy,
more
but liquor is
natural.
quicker.
oh, gosh.
See, now you can't be on the Food Network.
Welcome to Not the Food Network. What is all that
Medical
stuff?
edibles.
Yeah, medical
That
edibles.
is Ill Mannered Films baby co-collaboration. We wanted to do a cooking show. We wanted to do something funny.
Yes.
And I do a lot of cooking classes, in my private work. And I just wanted to bring that to people, try to do, sweet things and elaborate that into like savory things and pretty much try to infuse anything I can get my hands on. And people have been very receptive to it. In fact, as of recently, we've almost hit 200,000 on one of the videos.
Whoa,
Is it the Gummy Bears
200,000?
ones or the Jolly
Yeah,
Ranchers?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
There's a few that
Is that infused?
Yes, definitely infused.
infused views.
Yeah, and I like that. Like people get involved in the comments and they ask me like, "Oh, I don't have this. What can I use?" Or, I can't take a high dose. Or, my girlfriend only likes things that don't taste like they are infused. So you get a lot of variance with that. Yeah.
Girlfriend's
So on the
always
show,
bitching.
so I'm clear here, you're cooking food, you're infusing it with cannabis in some sort of fashion.
That's
What's
correct.
that process? What are you doing? Are you
So-
cooking up actual flour in oil and doing this? Or are you
Actually,
like
no.
what are you doing?
Usually, it's just like almost like one of the ingredients.
We usually do
Like oils?
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually oils are sometimes
Or
keef because a
keef,
lot of people
yeah.
have keef.
Yeah.
So we try to
Yeah.
at least show how much keef they should use.
Is that the best to cook with, keef or oil to bust
oil
it down?
for me?
I think it's oil is the easiest for like the everyday. I'm gonna try to infuse something because I feel like it's the most foolproof.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
potent
100%.
and I don't like the taste of food cooked with weed. Like I don't like that taste.
Right.
Now, does it
Yes.
infuse better in butter?
I like that, Jeannie.
So anything with THC is going to infuse better in something with fat because it's
So
more
it's
fat
fat
soluble,
cells, right? Yeah.
And then when it's not a fat soluble item, then you have to just figure out, okay, how am I using this? How can I infuse it? Because you don't necessarily have to infuse every item of whatever you're making, whether it's a savory dish or a
right,
baked
you can
good.
infuse the cake and then put the frosting on top.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to have
exactly,
it.
or
Is
it could
is
just
it
be the
double down?
frosting.
You can double down.
Yeah, you can 100. I like to go 120%.
Me too. I'm a 120 guy.
But
Listen to me. I love your dress today.
thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that I was gonna,
You knew. You knew. Second thing, are you a cannabis lover? Is that your what's your consumption rate?
Ooh,
Half ounce
Daily?
a day.
yeah,
Between the two of us, half ounce. Probably.
yeah, half an ounce.
Are you
Is it a half ounce a day?
I think
A little more.
half ounce
A little
a
more
day?
than half
I could
ounce a
probably
day?
go more,
A half
but
ounce
like
of weed a day.
Yo, Myster DL and Chef Tanya
yeah, we
Nicole are here
blaze.
putting
Yeah.
down more than a half ounce a day.
We blaze.
Probably. I don't know.
Yo, you
If
got
we just stay at home and watch movies, it's 20 at least. But,
Yeah, just-
but average probably 14, I would say.
I have been known to be
Smoking.
asleep, and Mr. DL will just be like, "Babe, you want the joint?" And I'll just be like,
Give it to me.
We smoke a lot.
and then just go right back to sleep.
I didn't smoke till I was 19, and the first
Yeah,
time I ever
was
smoked,
a
I smoked
late
10 blunts.
bloomer.
Cause
Craig,
Did it
where
have
you
an
from?
impact on you?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
You smoked 10 blunts the first time.
First time I
you
ever smoked weed, I smoked 10 blunts. My aunt passed away, and my cousin was looking for someone to smoke with. He couldn't
Oh,
find
that's a
it.
good
He
reason.
couldn't find anybody. And I was like, I'll smoke weed with you, and we just fucking roasted. Now, and then instantly,
Fishbowl.
so instantly, yeah, in a car, we just drove around, and then that's
Definitely old school
instantly.
fishbowl.
That's what I figured. That's what I thought. Smoking weed was just constantly smoking weed while you're smoking, rolling another joint. You know what I'm
Is
saying?
that to escape reality? The doors of perception.
Maybe, I'm not sure really. I just liked how I feel on it. I feel like I'm more creative. I have ADHD, and it might be some
Who
sort of.
said you did?
The doctor.
The doctor.
The doctor said.
Listen to me.
could
We
be
don't need
some-
to put categories on your amazing personality.
Okay.
The way you go about life.
I think
You're-
maybe it did have a little bit of that, though. I don't know. Because
Well,
I
it's-
stopped taking medicine for that, and then around that time.
But grass is
I am
better
not a
than
doctor.
that. Like,
I'm just telling
grass
you.
is better than the alternative, what a doctor would suggest. I believe that
think
too.
I think grass
100%.
is.
Grass.
I think I chose well.
I think.
Well, it's not the gateway drug like the Nixon administration.
I don't think
you know what I
smoking
mean?
anything is really healthy, but
Edibles.
it yeah, there you go. But it's definitely how I would rather smoke. If you could say, oh, you have ADHD. If you smoke this joint, you'll be okay. If you have this pill, you'll be
No
okay.
HD.
I'll smoke the joint.
Yeah.
You know what we did in prep school with the ADHD drugs?
If I have like my head split open.
I feel like
Have
you're
a
going to
good
tell
idea.
us. What did you do?
Well, I
I
can't
know
say it
where
right
those
now.
went.
But yeah, just imagine. Then we'd
Don't do
study
this
all
at
night
home,
long
kids.
for an
Don't do
exam.
this at home.
I asked Tanya if she loved cannabis, and now we've ended up with Pat crushing
That's
up.
okay. We can all
I
share
didn't
the
do
light.
anything wrong. It was 1996. It's 2024,
Oh my God, no, Pat.
so don't hold it against me, people out there watching.
I have questions. One,
Yes.
where were you born on the map? What's the location?
Oh, I was born. Wait, no, I can't
the
say
map.
that because someone's going to try to steal my identity. I was born on the
Social
West
Security
Coast.
number.
Wait,
She has to do
West
what?
Coast.
She needed the
I was born in
assist from her
Cali.
mouth?
I did. I can't
that a
do
mouth
that.
assist?
I'm like, wait. Oh, I almost got it. Yes, that's what working out does. Yo, I didn't know. Look at me. I was born
Now
on the
that
West
it's all
Coast and
lubed
raised
up.
on the East Coast. We're ready for anything on this show.
Whoa, California?
Yes.
Is that your West Coast?
I'm a Cali girl.
You're so Cali.
So
Did
Cali.
you have a family?
No, don't you know how this works? The Swan
I don't know how
picked
that
me up
works.
from Cali.
it a
My dad
swan
was
or
in the
a
Oh,
Navy.
you're saying that you came out of a human.
Yes, my dad was in the Navy and he was stationed
didn't
out in
come out
San
of the
Diego.
Navy.
So I was
Yeah,
born
I did
in
at
Cali.
one point. He came at him first.
that's right.
Him first, so
Southern
you
Two-come
California.
situation.
At least one half. Yeah, 150% of me. That was a wonderful story.
Send that to your mom.
Oh my God. She would
Hey,
not
Mom.
like that.
Look what you created. Came right out of you.
Oh my God.
Dang doodle.
Just like you, Mom, because you're beautiful.
You are beautiful.
And they say-
I've never seen you, but I can only assume.
Exactly.
You know, East Coast girl now. though.
So
And
you
then,
liked
yeah.
you liked your family then, and you like them now.
Oh no, my mom is awesome. Like she was a single mom, raised
That
3
was like
kids.
a Boston accent.
No,
Was
that was
awesome?
like
New York or
the
Boston?
Bronx.
What was that?
Yeah, I went from Cali
You're
to
just
Puerto
so
Rico
awesome. It was
to
like
the
Rosie
Bronx.
Perez for a hot second right there.
Well, shout out to Rosie Perez, another Boricua.
Bam, 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 bam.
You know, as Puerto
Boricua.
Ricans, we love to shout out other Puerto Ricans.
I
So
know
shout
you
out to
do.
Rosie Perez. Yeah, and I grew up in the Bronx, and then you know.
Shout out to Colin Farrell.
I don't think so.
Is he Irish? We love you, Colin.
Hell yeah, we
What
love
about
you.
J-Lo?
Is he Irish?
I don't know.
Sure.
J Lo's questionable right
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
Is she
no.
questionable?
The Bronx is having a minute
Hashtag
with her.
J-Lo's questionable.
Like, listen, I'm not
Yeah,
hating on
she's in that
anybody. I'm just
P. Diddy
saying I
world.
can't speak for the Bronx. Right now, the Bronx is
What
questionable
about the
with J
Beastie
Lo.
Boys, right?
Oh, we love the Busilos, but they're from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
but everyone
Bronx,
always
brother.
confuses the Bronx
I
and
did, I'm
Brooklyn.
sorry.
That's okay. I'm not offended.
Because Brooklyn is the place where stars are born.
So was the Bronx. It's like the Bronx and Brooklyn
Yeah.
shared hip hop.
From Brooklyn,
history.
a place where
I feel
stars
so.
are born.
That was
Streets is
like,
shot.
you said hip-hop.
Apartment
Wouldn't-
buildings is torn.
The
No.
whole natural like hip hop, you said because you said Cypress Hill, and hip hop, what was it like 10 years earlier than that, like 81?
Yeah, a little more than 10. But I liked it, but I'm saying Cypress Hill made me want to make it.
Yeah,
Like, I want to make it hip hop.
Was it that first jam, How I Could Just Kill a Man?
Nah, not that
That was
song,
like
but
that
It's
was
from the
that
bomb.
thing was
was that?
banging.
The one was the really. To be honest with you, it was the interlude on their second album. It was just an instrumental. Wow, I was like, whoa.
He's deep, ladies and gentlemen. He's
I got
deep.
a couple questions. First for you, Myster DL. What's your top 3 rappers currently right now?
Conway,
Myster DL's top 3 current
If I could guess
rappers.
these.
Conway
Let's
the
hear it.
Machine.
Yeah.
Saw.
One or being third?
Jeez.
Oh, by rank? Oh.
Okay. All right. So I'll go.
We want
current
Myster
rappers.
DL's top 3 current rappers from third place to first place.
Okay.
From third
And
place
you're
to
next.
first.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Third place, I'll go Migos.
Oh,
Migos.
that's a good choice.
Second place, I'll go Sauce Walker.
All right.
Sauce
And first place, Conway the Machine.
Wow. And you get to work with Conway, right?
Yep. I've done 3 videos and 1 song with Conway.
When you say you did a song with Conway,
I produced the beat.
you produced the beat.
Yeah.
And
It's my record, but I didn't rap on it.
Yeah.
Do you get royalties for that?
Yeah.
Sick.
It's my. I didn't rap on it, but it's my song. You know what I
But
mean?
right now you're still putting out music that you're rapping on though.
No, not really. I mean, every once in a while, I'll pop up.
And
as
why
a
are you
not
rapper.
a
telling me you
feature.
didn't rap on it? Was it a while ago? When
Well,
you
because
were
it was the
rapping?
first. It was my first release back as an artist.
Am I being confrontational?
It was my first release back as a
Confirm.
musician.
The first step is keeping
I
yourself
hadn't
in
released
check,
music
so
in a
you're good.
decade,
Okay.
and the first song I came back was that song with him.
Yeah.
And I always say that because that was my first song I ever put out that I didn't rap on. So I produced a lot of records, but I didn't, you know what I mean, for myself that I didn't rap on. So I always
got
like
you.
preface that, yeah. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Me and Dave
Dave and I.
started. Don't come at
Uh-oh.
me with that.
Proper
Dave.
English.
That ain't even
My
right.
aunt is in the room.
If somebody wrote down the book on proper English,
He
I'll
wrote the
slaughter
book.
that thing.
Uh-oh.
Y'all made it up. I'll just flow however the language comes out of my mouth. Listen to me.
You heard it here first.
Me and Dave over here, Myster DL, we started in a place you never heard of, Drake, Massachusetts.
Drake
We
it.
got a bond, boy. Right?
yeah, well, yeah. I
We
think,
got something.
yeah, no, that's very rare that you meet
Who
someone.
the hell? Like,
How long ago was Drake in Massachusetts?
I don't even
I
know.
lived
How
there
long
from
ago?
92 to 2001.
Like
How
since you
big
were
is
jumping
Drake in
from the orange
Massachusetts?
square to the orange
But
square
would you
inside
say
of Demoulas.
You grew up in Drake, or would you say you grew up in New York?
New York, because New York is where I learned everything. I learned to like sports. I learned to like girls. I learned to, like,
Ooh.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I learned everything.
Uptown girls, baby.
Uptown
So then I came there.
Right.
I don't say I didn't grow up there, but I never really identified with it.
I think that's why people always confuse that with like New York fans when it comes to like
Yeah,
sports
yeah.
and things.
Well, what about Red Sox Yankees, dude?
Yankees all day.
Yankees.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yankees all
Do you
day.
know
New
you're on the
Yorkers.
North
Here I am
Shore?
not caring, though.
We could be anywhere in the world. You're still going to be a
I'll
Red
be at
Sox
Fenway
fan.
Park.
Bruins, Rangers.
I don't watch hockey, but Rangers.
Rangers. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch hockey.
like
I'm
a
at
good
the 87 winning Rangers. I think it was 87.
87. I
Yeah.
think it was the 86 Mets, wasn't it?
No, well, I didn't beat
86
those
Mets.
Mets.
I see.
The next question is for Chef Tanya.
Oh shit.
Tanya.
Any infusions for food that you do, do you have anything that's a staple that people really, really enjoy and you also enjoy making the most?
I think the one that you want to say infused. I think the one that people enjoy the most, honestly, is they just want to learn how to make butter. To be honest, because I feel like that's what they want to do at home so that they can make.
Butter.
Yeah, but I would say like brownies is like
Brownies.
the popular one, and I feel like that's one where most people, you get two different kinds of people. You get the people that want to
all there
get
are? Two kinds?
Well, in this type of situation
like
with
there's a lot of
infusion,
kinds.
you have the people that want it to taste like it's infused with marijuana, and then you have the people that absolutely do not want it to taste like marijuana, and those are my favorite clients
But the
because it's like how to fool the palate
Yeah.
for that.
The brownie's like the traditional weed treat of all
my God,
weed
bro.
treats.
Like,
I think
yeah.
it goes brownie, then Rice Krispie treat, right? And then
That's
now we're
gummies.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on tour with a lot of bands.
You said it right. Like that's the progression, though. It was brownies,
Yeah.
and then people
Or
were
I
like,
mean,
oh,
like
you can do
shredded
this.
pork, or like empanadas,
No,
or like
shit, she's taking it to a new
beans,
level.
or like like
Which is cool,
tiramisu, or I'm eating the microphone. Excuse me.
I'd rather have
It's
tiramisu.
not a
We're
new-
talking about food, and I'm like
It's
getting
not an
excited. I'm like,
infused mic.
Is your tiramisu 5.0? Because these beers.
yeah. Well, hey, tiramisu has liquor and have an infusion, so you get like both.
That's been a kick.
Help me create a better vision of what the hell you are doing. Okay, you have the cooking show. I understand that, but I see that you say personal chef. So, like, I call you up and I say, "Yo, I'm really fixing to have some empanadas with spinach and jalapenos. You ready for this?"
Yes,
and
sir,
You
let's
say,
go.
I'm
What's the
ready.
percentage?
Let's go. Well, the good thing about that is because
Who's getting percentage? I'm trying to buy it from you.
I'll
You
talk
taking
about
a
the
percentage?
no,
THC
he means
percentage.
what levels, because I know how to evaluate.
Does
and
everything that I get from you have weed in it?
No, it doesn't have to.
It
What I'm
doesn't have
saying
to
is,
be,
what
but
if I call you?
everything
Li-
is personalized. So if
listen
you
to
tell
me.
me I want 200 200
Hashtag.
milligram empanadas, which I have done, then each empanada is gonna have 200 milligrams.
What
But
if-
if you
what?
tell me, oh, I'm here with Becky and it's her first time, and like
Hey, Becky.
Yeah, but you
she
also
just
get
First
but
timer.
Becky with the good hair
How about
too.
What up,
how about-
Becky?
Yo.
you get booked a
Hey,
lot.
Becky.
You get booked a lot for non
100%
non-infused
non-infused items.
This
as
is
well.
what I'm asking you
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
On a non-infused,
Yes.
if I call you, like literally next week, and I say, can you make me some vegan empanadas with some ingredients like this?
Yes.
And you do whatever you do to make it
Yes.
taste however you taste, you'd be
Yes.
like, yes, I can do that.
I have a culinary nutrition degree, so I know how to work with restricted diets. You're vegan, keto. Like, I'm allergic to.
Am I going to like the food she makes?
Yeah, she's fought.
You go chasing your rabbits.
Carrying around
I'm
proof.
very
got that proof
blessed.
right here.
People usually will tell me like what they like, what they don't like. My favorite is when people are like, they book me for something maybe for their partner, and there's like tomatoes on the menu, and they like don't like
Booking
tomatoes.
you for their partner.
Yeah, like personalized chef comes and
So weekly food.
like a special event.
They'll
Oh, the
book her,
special event.
She'll
Cool.
come.
Maybe
to
it's
them
the first date.
and as
I
a
don't
date,
know.
they'll make
Legitimately,
food together.
really?
Cooking class,
And
yeah.
she'll teach them how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So,
It's
oh,
just I have so many different kinds of clients. I have people that like their kids don't eat vegetables, so like how do we sneak that in the food? Then I have, just like parents are on the go, like how do I meal prep?
Give 'em a pill.
Just a variety.
You're
of
ready to
different
cook,
clients.
and you're open to. So if I was like, "Yo, it's my wife's birthday. I'm not
wife.
really fixing to leave the house right now.
I'll
Will
come
you
over with all the
cook
groceries
cook it in
and all
there?
the
We'll even
equipment.
put a little curtain so you
Yeah.
can't see into the
Yeah,
kitchen.
or
You
I'll
can
just
have
come with
your
it
own.
already cooked. Like every client is different, and that's why like my job is great because it's never the same interaction. And I get a lot of people repeat business, or they'll be like, "Oh, this would be great for a team building activity or for the office."
This is in the Bronx.
No, it's not.
this is
But
in
it's
the
a jungle
Bronx.
out there.
Is this an honest environment in the
No.
jungle?
What's your radius? I mean, you gonna come to the North Shore of Boston?
I've gone to Providence.
Ooh.
I've done work
Around.
in New York, of course.
We
Miami.
just drove to St. Louis.
Yeah, we did
St.
a whole
Louis.
we went
Crikey.
out to the Midwest. I lived out there too, so like
Chef Nanya, I'm gonna say. Yo,
The Narnia
Chef
came back.
Tanya Nicole.
yeah.
Has everybody liked your food? No one has ever told you this didn't work out? I'm sure
no,
they were
that's not
polite about
true.
it.
Hello, have you worked the hospitality industry? Let me tell you, that
Actually
is no.
sucks.
You could be perfect. You could be perfect, and someone's gonna not like that. I think preference is plays
Perfect
into
girl,
it.
perfect
But,
life,
like,
perfect food. Forget that.
sometimes
smile.
people like their food a certain way. Like someone may like their steak.
So give
like,
me a specific situation. I'm a man
Okay,
of
a
detail. I
perfect
want the way he
situation.
looked at you and how he told
I
you and all
was
this.
personal chefing in the Hamptons, and I was
the
doing
Hamptons.
a brunch
Hey.
for
I only
my
lamp
client.
in the Hamptons. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So I was
surf
doing
in
a
the
brunch for my
Hamptons.
client,
weekends,
and
man.
we doing
Rapping.
seared tuna. So tuna, you're supposed to like sear it and then leave it raw in the center because it's a delicate fish, right? And
The rest of y'all
Are we all
fishies,
delicate fish?
yes, we are.
his mind is in
And this
different
woman was
places.
very upset that it was raw in the inside, and like I get it because that's not how I would want my like steak. But at the same time, like I don't know you, ma'am. I don't work for you. You didn't beforehand say, "Hey, what are we eating?" Oh, tuna. I like mine well done. So I didn't take offense to it. Plus, like at the end of the day, like that's your client and you're working for them.
How did you respond to her?
I said, okay, I'll make another.
Let me do it
Did you say
again.
kindly, or did you give her a little sass?
No,
Was
never.
there a little sass with it?
No. See, in this
Sass a word?
industry,
Is that a
sass
word?
is,
Sass is sass.
if you have a lot
You're
of
like,
money.
oh, of course.
Sassafras.
If you have a lot of money and you can do what you want, like sass will work. But in
Is
this
that
industry,
true?
you literally all you have is your name. For instance, you have the show, right? So like the show
Here it is.
is a brand, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She's breaking the
Correct,
the
right?
fourth wall.
Let's go.
But all I have is Chef Tanya Nicole. Like
There's
even
a
if I
fifth
started
wall
something
happening.
else that had to do with cooking, it'd still be Chef Tanya Nicole.
Yeah, but
if
you're
you piss
offering
that-
something.
Yeah, but if you piss that client off, just like, you have a bad experience, you tell 10 people,
Yeah.
then in that culinary world, it's very small. You think it isn't, but it is. So you have to be very careful. And hospitality is about service. So, your client, that's what your client wants. If you didn't want to do that,
So you
then you
take
shouldn't have taken the job. Like my job is to cook food at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Now, as long as I'm
Well,
being
technically,
respected.
your job is to cook food at any point of the day where people want food.
Exactly.
But
You
at
should
the
have just
end of the day,
infused it at that point and made them really happy.
No, you never know how people are going to react to something infused. You should always tell them. I've had people like literally call the police
Really?
because they didn't know what to do with themselves. Like, yes, you do not want to not. It's not. Don't do that, people. Don't do
That's
that. I don't
paranoid.
recommend it.
What about mushrooms? You cook with mushrooms?
I never have actually. I never have.
I don't think so.
What do you think
that would
about
be
it,
a
though?
really
It's like-
easy ingredient
It's coming
to it.
legal in so many places, and it says
And
that
people are
it helps
microdosing.
the brain flow.
You think you need some help?
I do because I've had a lot of concussions, Michael.
I know you have.
Yeah,
And you know why you have?
from playing hockey and football.
Yeah.
yeah.
There was no other fights outside of those.
Never
He
a
looks
street,
like a saint.
never a street fight
Never.
in my life. Promise.
You can wear glasses now. Hey.
Shh.
Wow.
One quick.
Yo, hippie. Try to be.
Yeah, you're beautiful. And
We're all
those
beautiful
shoes are
people.
great.
You like those?
Yeah. I'm going to give you guys gifts.
Oh,
Yeah.
who doesn't like gifts?
Gifts. I don't know who those people are. And because this is life. Ladies before gentlemen, this goes to thank you to CNA Stores for all
CNA.
the amazing things that you do for us and others. Let's see what's in the bag here. This is going to be quick.
Santa.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
It's an Enjoy Your Life shirt with the rounded bottom.
Whoa. To
A
boot.
rounded bottom.
Yeah, it does. Curved
like
bottom,
that.
you know?
I
Look,
see.
it
I see
matches
it.
my nails.
Oh, yes,
You
it
know,
does.
you gotta-
Oh, yeah.
God.
I love this one.
That's
Tech
fabric.
offering something.
Oh, I love that.
Feel that.
This is a nice
That's
material.
nice. That's for the
Feel.
gym.
This is,
That's a
Didn't you
that's a
know?
sensual
tomorrow
material.
we're gonna be doing arms and legs. So
I thought we were going to the beach to do a beach workout in the morning.
What are you doing? I'm
we're
doing.
offering something.
Ooh, a gift from CNA Stores here. Enjoy that. Mm-hmm. Wow, what nice nails.
Make sure you smoke that on the ride home.
What nice. I said it was a gift.
No, that's illegal.
Well, before you get in the car.
An iron-on patch from Enjoy Your Life. These are
Oh, I
so
love
sick.
this.
Yes. More from CNA Stores right here. A long sleeve. Styly, quality, integrity, and what, Johnny? Yeah, boy,
Commitment.
commitment.
We love that. Everyone
And look
loves
at this.
commitment.
Even New
Look at
Balance was like, oh, it's Chef Tanya.
Oh, newbies.
Wow, they're gonna be jealous at the gym.
They
Here's some
though.
newbies.
So I hope that this works for you right here.
What color she
I know
get?
what I was told
What color?
to do, but I didn't
Balance,
do it.
local company, local. Oh, I love this.
Yo!
Look at the fit, okay? If you don't know, look
God
at the
damn.
fit. What? We're gonna be looking even better than what we are. That's a
Shine.
snack right there.
A snack?
It's a snack.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. Hey,
I think your next
those-
video edit is.
That's funny.
Chef Tanya eating New Balance.
They're gonna appreciate it.
All right, you got stuff. Also, David.
Oh, thank you,
Dave, what's your middle name?
Christopher.
What are you gonna give yourself?
Christopher.
Dave,
Eyebrow
Chris.
too?
Oh,
Chris.
it's always these
DC.
types here. They're worried. Let's not be worried.
Ooh, I'm
The
a
world
type.
doesn't even exist.
We're in the jungle.
Let's get to the
Numbers in the
jungle. Hello. Ooh. You can open that.
Okay, thank you.
You look good in green hats.
Dude, it's green and black.
Ooh.
It compliments him well.
Look at
The
that.
green hat.
Green hats.
Yeah.
and-
Green
I
hat.
tried to switch it up.
We got that offering something tank top. You told me you've been hitting the gym lately. I knew you were on that tip.
Is it upside down?
Yep.
Yeah.
We got a gift from CNA Stores.
CNA.
Thank you.
Veteran owned, by the way.
What'd you say?
Veteran owned CNA.
Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
for your service.
Yeah.
Where is this at?
Ooh.
What's this?
You got one of these
dope.
backpacks that you iron patches onto?
I do actually.
You do.
Yeah, it's the Nintendo one.
Yep.
So I got a backpack that looks like an old 8-bit Nintendo.
I
Up,
like
up,
that.
up, down, left, right. I carry
Oh, I have
carry
a shirt
warriors.
that with controllers.
Everybody. Oh.
What's that? Contra? No, not.
Oh, it was Contra. It was
Yo, this is also compliments of CNA Stores. Wu-Tang
Oh,
rolling
forever.
papers.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
Wu-Tang rolling
Yeah,
papers,
check
baby. Hemp.
Check them out. Check them out.
Why is the goose?
Don't
Goose, why
I
don't you
hear a
roll over
little bit
tang?
of jelly.
Offering something
Where
sticker
is the
there.
Gotta get a
butter.
video of that. Goose with the tang.
There's other stuff in here. I'm not going to make it through to it, but you got this too.
Newbies.
New Balance. You're so wonderful. It's
love
really
it.
incredible what
You
you're
got
doing.
pink.
100%.
But I got to say it's working. Don't even deny it, because before, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, before they were like, nobody wants New Balance outside of the running thing. And then all of a sudden,
The lifestyle.
they're like, yo, they started putting effort into that. And they also believed in me. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Even though those
Yeah,
are
love New
probably
Balance.
running sneakers.
Well, can we get some
company, let's
lifestyle
go.
shoes or
Let's
what?
see.
Oh, nice blue.
Yo.
Fresh out of the box, dude. You kidding me?
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
How many podcasts have you been on that you've received a pair of sneakers?
0.
That's never happened?
Now 1.
One.
Well,
You
let's
see
go
how you
on.
can
Now
answer
you guys
that
are
now?
gonna go down in history.
You don't have all the answers.
Just like Santa Claus.
And he didn't make you sit on his lap.
I'm not sure what that means,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I wasn't going to do that.
Goose, get up here.
But you can keep it as weird as you like, Tanya.
That's funny.
It's me. This is
Chef
my
I like
Tanya
the
Nicole.
science.
Awfully strange.
It's
No, it's
I
not
Greco-Roman.
true.
like him. Nice
Hey.
and weird.
Hey, wait.
I go play
have
Dungeons
to-
and Dragons later. Don't judge me.
I
you like
have to
dragons?
ask you this. Mr. DL, do the words ain't
Dragon?
nothing sweet down on Sutton Street mean anything to you?
Ain't nothing sweet down on Sutton Street? No.
They don't.
He said no.
How about
Dutton
this?
Street?
Ain't nothing sweet on Dutton Street.
Yeah, that sounds a little better. That sounds a little better.
Yeah, how about Mr. DL? Do the words ain't nothing sweet on Dutton Street mean anything to you?
Not really.
Not
sure.
really.
I'm assuming I said it.
Yeah, I have no idea. This is Mike
'Cause I-
Styles. Listen to me.
Oh,
Stop
okay.
yourself. Mike Styles, if you're going to hit me up and say to bring things up on the show,
Hold on.
and the guests don't even get the reference, what
Yeah.
kind of position are you really putting me
So
in?
I
He's like,
like
oh, you don't remember that one verse you did 12 years ago?
I thought it was a line from Weekend
like, yo,
Warriors.
say
I was
this to
lost.
him.
Nah. No,
Let me
no,
make
no.
sure I said it right before he sends
No,
me
that's
all
it.
these
I know
messages.
you're talking about now. It
Ain't
all
nothing
makes sense.
sweet on Dutton Street.
This happens with a lot of rappers.
Oh, okay.
They forget what
it's
they
coming
say.
back to me.
Don't fake it.
No, it's coming back to me. We went to my house after a show, and there was a bunch of rappers there, and we were all tore up, and they kept saying that.
They
Someone-
kept saying it.
Mike Styles, yeah. There was a couple other guys there. Masterpiece, I think. You ever heard of them guys?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. How am I supposed to remember that shit?
I don't know.
It's just such a random,
Mike
moment.
Styles is an elephant. He'll
a
tell you
random
that.
7-minute moment that happened 10, 12
was the moment?
Apparently, it was a moment in his life, and he wanted to bring it back up.
Mike
Thank you.
Styles,
Thanks
Mr.
for bringing it
DL
up.
is over here like, how is he supposed to remember that?
Yeah, it's all good.
Why
I
DL
remember
now?
It was
What is-
there.
What's
It-
this name you have? Mr. DL?
Um,
DL is like Dave.
Yeah, it's just my initials. Yeah.
I actually like the name. I
Um.
didn't mean to say actually. I said that because we discussed this earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you referenced that perhaps at a different time with other thoughts it would have been different.
Yeah.
But I'm saying to you that I've always seen Mr. DL and like felt good about it.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
All right, that's good, I guess. You just never know how
I'm
other,
being
you
dead
never know
on-
how
dead
other
honest.
people.
No, it sounds good.
Dead honest. Like I've never looked at that name and thought anything other than it's got like a credible vibe to it too. And
Yeah, and people butcher it. They call me Master, Myster.
That's not too bad.
Meister.
The Meister is, but you know.
But it's all right.
Meister.
Burgermeister, Meister.
I never had something I wanted to change it to.
Yeah.
But sometimes I was like, yeah, that probably wasn't the one right there.
Nah, I like it. I think it's good.
Listen, I'm not even you, and I'm not gonna let you change that name.
Yeah.
He's not
the
gonna
name,
let you.
Bro. That's it.
Yeah, I've been there for 25 years. I've been that. So, yeah.
In a row.
Good dish.
Yo, how do we find Myster DL out there in the world? Like, where do you want us to go to really connect with you?
To connect with me, YouTube. That's put everything on YouTube. All my music videos are there.
How do we find you on YouTube, though? Is it like
Everything's
you got a channel?
Everything's at Myster DL. MYSTERDL. If it's not there, I'm not on that website. But I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, all at Myster DL.
At this exact moment right now in your life, what is the thing, Myster DL, that you're most excited for?
Season 3 of The Weekend Warriors, probably.
Okay.
It was very well received. Probably, to be honest, the most well received thing I've ever done. Like millions of people watched it. It was crazy. And then
Find it now on Amazon.
it's on Amazon Prime. It's you can actually. I started loading them to YouTube. That same channel.
That's right.
I
Let's
loaded
just
the
make
first
sure
three
that people
episodes.
know what Weekend Warriors is, though, because we didn't dig into that realm.
So the Weekend Warriors is
Hey.
my comedy series that I do with about 10 of my friends. It's a scripted / improv show where we're all just losers. We're all just the worst people. The tagline of the
Kids.
show is, what is it? Immature. No, adult humor from immature losers. Like when you go to Amazon Prime, it says The Weekend Warriors. That's exactly what it says. So with that, it protects us from saying whatever we want
Yeah.
because they're immature,
You
stupid
already know.
losers. So they can say this or they can say that, and it might not be the most popular thing to say, but they're immature losers.
Yeah.
So we figured out the
founded this?
cheat code. Yes, we figured out a cheat code
I
to
know.
say whatever we want.
I like your cheat code.
So, I wrote it, I created it, but I don't take all that because everyone improv. So, I write a script. There's lines you need to say to keep the humor and story on a pace, on a track.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to say this line. You can improv off the line, but you have to say this. You have to say we're going to the zoo.
Yeah.
Because if we don't say we're going to the zoo, and the next scene we're at the zoo, it makes sense. So like everyone gets a script, and then everyone's encouraged to improv. But I want the script done,
So,
so the story. So I have the story, so I can move the episode
I
forward.
can't stand animals, but let's go to the zoo.
Yeah. So what do we do at the zoo? We went to there's an episode we do go to the zoo. I don't know. Oh yeah, we get caught doing coke in the bathroom.
Whoa.
Yes.
Wow.
Sounds like Fenway Park.
Hey, y'all. Do coke in the bathroom at the zoo with the Weekend Warriors.
But,
That's not good advice. Don't do that. It's
They're
a show.
immature
It's
losers.
entertainment.
Conway's on the
Basically,
show.
don't do what they
Conway's on the show.
Benny's on the show.
do. Bobo.
Eric Bobo of Cypress Hills, a main character.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, I'm going to be there after all the texts I send you.
Sticky Fingers.
Yeah.
Sticky Fingers from Onyx plays Redman.
Yeah.
Like his character is Redman.
All
Isn't Big
right.
Shug on the show
I don't
too?
know how that
Big
happens.
Shug's on the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Barry's cousin Larry. Oh yeah.
Very
Larry.
popular.
He's a very popular
Very
character.
popular. People will say his lines all the time.
Yeah, I say our the most popular characters are County Cam, Jeremy, and Barry's cousin Larry.
Mm.
Claridge, first kid that ever smoked a joint with me.
Oh shit.
I think I have an
Wow.
alter ego
What's
for
his-
your show.
What's his social security number?
Let's get that
I
out
just
there.
need the last 5
Here
now.
we go.
What did you say? What's the character?
Mike Hollywood.
Mike Hollywood.
Uh-oh. Sounds
No,
like
that's who
inside
he
joke.
wants his character to be. on
Well,
your
I'm really
show.
I'm really fall roots, but I could bring back an old character I used to have.
Mike Hollywood?
Yeah.
Who's this Mike Hollywood? He sounds like he sells meth.
He might get cock pulled coke in his
He wants
zoo.
all the things.
Sounds like fits
Everything
right
that is.
Sounds like he sells baby formula.
It's third person admission.
So to connect with Myster DL, it's at Myster MYSTER DL. To connect with Weekend Warriors, just like look up the most loserous type adult behavior you can ever find.
Yes.
At Weekend Warriors, you can.
Amazon Prime, Weekend Warriors, see the whole
Weekend
series.
Warriors.
The Weekend Warriors.
The Weekend Warriors on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
But if you go to my YouTube channel, at Myster DL, Ill Mannered Films, I've started to load them because for free because I want to come back with a third season, and I just want to build a new audience for it.
Yeah, people should be caught up to date.
And with Amazon Prime, I appreciate what they did because they were able to put my show in houses I would have never been able to get in. You know, ever. Like,
all about
you
it.
know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is you can only watch it in America. Like, with YouTube, you can watch it anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, there's a whole audience of people,
YouTube
200-something countries
Yeah.
of people who aren't
Right.
even don't even know about this show that might like it. So I'm just going to I'm
I got
starting
a
to
lane. I got a lane for you. We'll
loophole.
talk about it after.
But yeah, that loophole worked.
Great.
I love it
Because
man.
millions of
Sick.
people watched it and no one came for us. No one, you know, they come for everything.
Yeah.
And they didn't come for it. So I think
like
we
that.
did it right. Like, we're just the worst of the worst people. And
Stay terrible.
People like it.
people like it. So I'm happy with that.
Hey man, genuinely, I'm proud of you for that. That's pretty dope.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nice work with that. So when is season 3 going to be an actual thing? Is it a year from now?
Yeah, probably within a year.
Yeah.
I've written it all. I just haven't filmed much of it.
Yeah.
But we filmed a couple of celebrity cameos, but just to have them in
Yeah.
the stash. That, like,
Yeah.
I haven't even placed them in yet. But
Gotcha.
I have a few. Yeah.
Yeah. And how do we connect with you?
I'm on Instagram at Chef Tanya Nicole, TanyaNicole. All my information's on there. If you want a cooking class, if you want a private lesson, if you want to trick your partner into saying that you cooked an amazing dinner, we can do that too.
Trickery.
Buy me some vegan empanadas. It's all goody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So hit me up.
Hey,
Good dish.
I like you guys. I had a wonderful time. Did we overlook anything here? Is there anything that needs to be said?
No. Medical Edibles is also on Myster DL's channel. So if you want to learn how to cook infused food,
Ill-mannered, Myster DL, The Weekend Warriors, Chef Tanya Nicole, Medical Edibles. These are the things.
those are the
That's
things.
5. That's pretty good. That's a handful.
Yeah. Ooh,
Sometimes that's a good start.
Good.
Why don't you give some love to our sponsors? See if we can
I'd
do
love
this.
to say hello to our good friends at CNA, New Balance, Rockport Brewing Company, Enjoy Your Life brand, and Have a Canna.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know, we got to get all you guys on this side
Everybody
here.
in.
Put on camera 1, Johnny boy, on here. Yo, it's life. You got so many options what you can do with your time. We appreciate these humans for being in the room. We appreciate y'all for watching it. Johnny, you're not really in it. You guys always do this. I want you on the floor like Belle Biv DeVoe.
He said on the floor like Belle Biv
Yeah.
DeVoe.
Yeah.
BBD.
You know how the album covers used to look. Let's go. Oh, yeah. It is the end of the show. You are beautiful people. Never forget it. Big love to Chef Tanya Nicole. Big love to Myster DL, Silly Goose Sean, Fall Roots, Johnny Dukes. It's a good life we're living. It's offering something. It's all over. Make no sounds. Shh.